I know, you came here to learn poi tricks, and believe me, I will be happy to oblige. But today I wanted to talk a little bit about how we learn, because it has a huge impact on your experience of picking up those new tricks. Happy holidays from Drex here of DrexFactor.com, and today I'm sharing with you my top 5 tips for picking up new poi tricks. Please join my notification squad by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know exactly when I drop a new video. I'd also like to send out a quick thank you to the friends of the channel. Big thanks to Dark Monk, Flow Toys, LMF Props, Spinballs, and Ultrapoi for helping to make the videos on this channel possible. You can learn more about each of them by following the links I've got down in the description of this video. Any way you slice it, learning something new can sometimes be a challenge. Sometimes you pick something up right away, like it was always meant to be, and sometimes you'll agonize over a new trick for months or even years with no relief in sight. I recently picked up a trick I was working on for over a year, and it was a great reminder of some of the best ways I know to approach learning. And now I'd like to share some of those lessons with you. Tip number 5. Break down a trick into smaller pieces. New tricks are always more intimidating when you take them as a whole. Make your life easier by looking not at what the trick is, but what it's made of. Every trick is made up of several more base level skills that come together as a whole to make a more complex skill possible. The foundation to success in learning anything is to figure out what these base level skills are and get to work drilling them. Break the trick down piece by piece to figure out what each of these skills are and work on mastering each of them before moving on to the next step. Not only will this make the final trick easier to get down, but it'll also teach you foundational skills that may be helpful for learning other similar tricks. Tip number 4. Identify where improvement is needed. None of us likes to admit it when we've got room to improve. It's easy to just throw our hands up and say, it wasn't meant to be, or maybe this trick isn't for me. But finding those moments where you have an opportunity to improve are absolutely critical for your growth, not only as an artist, but also quite frankly as a human being. Now, it can be hard looking at your work and seeing how far away it is from what you want it to be, but by identifying the things that you'd like to improve on, it'll help you set goals and get from point A to point B. And let's face it, dealing with your own internal critic is a huge challenge as well. But the other option is to just simply stall out and to let all of that work that you've already done become irrelevant. So look at those flaws and look at those places where the trick doesn't quite look right. Not as flaws, but as opportunities. You get to learn something new. And when you make a breakthrough, it always feels good. Tip number 3, ask for help. This might be one of the hardest pieces of advice on this list, but I can't overemphasize how important it is. Let's be honest with ourselves here. I don't know everything, and neither do you. But sometimes there are people out there who've come before us, and they can help us get through some of the harder parts. They can help us identify where we're going wrong and how we can fix those problems. It's also not uncommon that we get stuck in a place where we're so focused on one aspect of our training that we totally miss something else that's not working. Having another set of eyes can help to clarify that. Know when to ask for help, as well as when you just need to sit on your practice for a little while. It's a bit of wisdom that comes with time, but ultimately it will save you a lot of strife. Tip number 2, be patient with yourself. Hey, this stuff is hard. If it weren't, then everyone would be doing it. Cut yourself some slack. The fact that it's taking a little while to learn something new doesn't mean that you're bad at it. It just means that the road to getting there has a couple bumps in it. If you're getting frustrated, tired, or just need a breather in general, don't be afraid to take a $5 or take a break for the night. You're gonna make mistakes, and you're gonna take wrong turns in learning new things. It's okay. Forgive yourself. You're human, and it's gonna happen. Remember why you first started spinning poi, how good it felt when you learned your first few tricks. You're gonna feel that again. You just need to be patient. And tip number 1, commit to the journey, not the destination. Okay, so this is going to sound like the most counterintuitive piece of advice on this list, but please bear with me. On one hand, a lot of people will set goals by saying they want to get a given trick down by such and such a date, and those goals can be really helpful for motivating people to practice regularly. But on the other, you really can't schedule breakthroughs. They tend to happen when they're going to happen, and only after you've laid down the groundwork for them. And yes, we all know that you're practicing because you want to learn that new trick. But the fact of the matter is that you're going to spend way more time working up to that trick than you will actually doing it. So here's my novel suggestion. Commit not to getting down gunslingers or polyrhythm hybrids or whatever other tricks you have on the to-do list. Commit to practicing them. Set aside some time every day or every week that you're going to work on this new trick. Commit to the journey, not to the destination. If you make the practice itself the reward, it's going to become a whole lot less frustrating. And it's going to make your experience as a poi spinner so much more pleasant. Want more tips on how to improve your poi spinning? Head on over to my website and download my helpful guide on 10 ways to improve your poi spinning today. It's totally free. Thanks so much for watching. Before I turn you loose, I just want to thank all of my wonderful supporters on Patreon for making this video and all the videos on this channel possible. If you'd like to sign up to support this channel, please head on over to patreon.com/DrexFactorPoi. Thanks in advance. Did any of these tips help you out? Let me know by writing poi tips down in the comments, and let me know which tip helped you out the most. And of course, let me know if you've got a tip of your own. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share to see more videos like this in the future and to help the channel grow. Also be sure to check out some of my other videos. Thanks again for watching, and enjoy the flow. Peace.